We have a new playmat bundle and field centers available as well if you are interested in picking up either of these. I'll leave a link down below so you can get yours today. We're finishing up the deck box cover for this, and there are a very few amount of the Nikki Marine field centers left. So yeah, I'll leave a link down below so you can grab yours today. Let's pass on over to Market Watch, shall we? Make sure you guys smash the ever-living crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. We're going to be digging into the 25th anniversary sets. They're officially in full swing here. A lot of people, have continued to ask, hey, Robbie, do you think that this is a set, is it worth it to have them? I'll say the same thing I said before. Having a box of the stuff sitting around for display purposes is like the real purpose of one from it. LB's been turning over pretty well, but lowest LB right now, 72 from Card Brush. Blue Eyes from this set is $41. The Red Ice is $29. $20 on up to $25 here for the Exodia. Dark Magician at $15. And then the limbs are $10 to $15. I'm very curious to see how these will hold up here in the future, just to kind of, see what we can expect in terms of at least some sort of value here. Gaia also at the $8 mark. Nothing like too particularly exciting in this set. 7... Trihorn Dragon at 5, Raigeki at 3 to 4. I know a lot of people just want to, once again, go ahead and revisit some of the nostalgia era for this. Now, Metal Raiders, on the other hand, we're down to 62 a box. My problem with these offshoot sets is there's not really too much going for them. I mean, Black Skull Dragon, $10 to $16, which isn't too terrible. 20. Time Wizard at 15. Mere Force actually at $12. That's interesting. The Psalms at 5 as well. Barrel Dragon at 7. There's a lot of sets pretty cheap. All real things considered. Not like the most amazing thing in the world. And then, of course, Kajin's $3. Wow. Sanga's also 3. Interesting. Spell Ruler, same thing, 63 a box. Yeah, if it's not named, LOB, we know this is gonna happen. Interestingly enough, the Blue Eyes Toon Dragon's $22, 24 for the Delinquent Duo, and the Snatch Steel is also $10. Keep in mind that these have like the updated frames as well, so these actually look pretty awesome, in my personal opinion. Wow, good old Toon Summit School, $10. I think in terms of value across the board, next to IOC and LOB, this is probably going to be your more interesting set. Force Soul Century also coming in at a nice $4 here for the updated frame. Okay. Spellbinding Circle's also $3. Wow. I'm just perplexed by how good the value is. And those nice looking messenger pieces now. And then, of course, Pharaoh's Servant. These coming in a nice little price tag as well. Jinzo, you already have a damaged one. $20. Well, your boxes were 63. Thousand Eyes at 7 to 8. Buster Blader at 6 to 7. Premature Burial at 7. Call the Haunted at 7. Nobleman Across it at 5 to 6. Legendary Fisherman at 4 to 5. And, of course, nice Goblin Attack Force down here at $4-ish. Not too terrible, but okay. What I'm generally getting is this set's pretty awful in terms of value. Good old Beast of Talwar at $2. And, of course, this is going to be the one that I think is going to be the sleeper. All real things considered. It's an incredibly nice set. It has Dimension Fusion going for it, which I know a lot of people are extremely happy to have this get reprinted, because we did need this. Blackluster Soldier here at the $12 mark. D-Mock at the $13. Chaos Emperor at the $11 mark. Good old Dark Mirror Force here at $1. Sadly, beyond that, though, you start to see a lot of decline here pretty quickly. The Chaos Monsters are going to be your very, very, very big carries for sure. Now, Insect Princess, okay. Guardian Angel Joanne at 2. Yeah, that's everything. So that is where we're sitting right now in terms of the current block 25th anniversary stuff. I'm not surprised by any of that. Now, all of the TG buyouts that occurred yesterday, a lot of people are very excited for new TG stuff. I'll be completely honest with you. I think it's pretty cool. Librarians, $22 right now. Now, Wonder Magician didn't spike up at all. I'm not really surprised about that. Ultra Librarians, are these still $9? Yeah, these actually spiked up. Yeah, to 15. Okay, so we did have immediate upgrades there. Halberd Cannon still 21 listings. 21 listings for Blade Blaster, no change there. Nice $14 for a TG Striker. Okay. Trident Launchers actually went up a little bit. These are at $7. I figured this would be the one that would spike up a lot more hilariously, but it didn't. It's maintained. Same Werewolf here is now $12, which is redonkulous in and in itself. And then, of course, other Hyper Librarian is $1. Halberd Cannon, $1. Yeah, it looks like we're maintaining a pretty decent threshold here. I am not disappointed by any of this. It all looks pretty much the same. So yeah, your higher rarity stuff, of course, was bound to spike. It's what you would expect at this point in time. But I'm very curious to see, where things settle once we see, the reversion calm down on, things. All right, so, Robbie, that's $215 for the quarter century Zeus. That's not the Starlight. Well, $300 on up to $500. Congratulations. You've officially been here long enough to see the community actually get this thing bought out. I didn't seriously think that this would happen, but it actually ended up did. This, I think, is now the most expensive quarter century secret rare in the entire set. Rebellion at $220, IP up, the Engaged down to $175, Zeus $215, $107. Assault Synchron at $115. I'm very curious to see where things will settle here. $75 still on the Medolche. Those are up. But, yeah, Zeus shattering records here. I mean, I'm not surprised. People love this card. It is, especially when you have the Starlight, discount Starlight at home. I think it's pretty cool that we do get the chance to see these, at least rocketing up. If you bought one cheap, congratulations, you won. Resonator cards. Nice dual terminal previews at $88. Nice creation resonators at the $5 mark. Nice resonators here at $7.50. Creations are still up. That's amazing. And then red resonators still kind of doing their thing here. I'll be honest with you. I'm not like too crazy in the price change for this. I don't think it's too crazy overall. But people were like, Robbie, you should keep an eye on this. There's nothing really to keep an eye on back here. Everything looks pretty safe. Hot Red Dragon, King Calamity. I can make this during my opponent's turn with TG. Before you're asked, how? You can. The new dragon synchro that they got actually ends up counting as a dragon monster. For this, you can make it during your opponent's turn. You're still looking at a solid $1 for the Shining Victories copies. Dual power copies are 30 cents. And then 12 cents on the El Dorado Rare. I think beaming your opponent with the Rare, probably the best. Photon Lord. $55 now. A card that we know needs a reprint continues to go up in price. I'm not all that surprised about this. Should you be? No. I think that this is going to be a little bit ridiculous as time goes on. Maybe it'll calm down. But, please, Konami, if you learned anything for the Rarity Collection, this needs a reprint. Mountain Storm. You remember last week where we saw this come out of, Nationals, and a lot of people were like, Robbie, this is just, something bad. It did top. It did perform. It wasn't exactly the best option tree, that's for sure, but, it was one of those things, 20 cents and 12 cents. So a standard, if you didn't have a copy of this, they were relatively easy, relatively accessible, and the price tag is still relatively down. Will it still be something Cash Tira might play? Maybe. I mean, who knows? And then, of course, Bysteel cards. We already talked about this guy. These Lubellions going up here in price. Not all that surprised. Still very expensive. Yeah, nice $67 to $68. And of course, the thing that you want to see here is Dispater finally starting to go up in price. Once again, it is a dragon, so you do get that dragon interaction here that you can go ahead and laugh at your opponent as you're like, oh, hey, you know, I can Crimson Dragon toggle into this. Like, what are you going to do? Nothing. That's the fun of it. So that's where we're sitting with today's market. Please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think, and I'll see your beautiful faces back here later today, guys. Peace out. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.